Hey everybody, this is Joey from thephysicaleducator.com, and today I have a wild health and fitness game that I'd love to share with you called Castlemania. So to prepare for this game, set up a rectangular playing area that has an end zone at each end. These end zones will be marked by a line that we'll refer to as the moat line. Once this is done, divide your class into two teams and assign each team to one half of the playing area. Now within each end zone, players are going to set up their castles, and let your students have fun with this. They can set up hula hoop structures, pins, cones, really whatever they choose to make their castles their own. As the teams build their castles, set up a few mats within each half of the playing area. These mats will serve as the slingshot mats that will be used throughout the game. So if the playing area is set up, we're ready for build 1. To prepare for build 1, start by breaking each team off into pairs. Now within each pair, assign one player to start as the slingshot and the other player to start as the loader. Slingshot set up by finding an open slingshot mount and getting into a sit-up start position. The loader partner should be standing by their mat with them. The teacher will then send a bunch of gator skin balls into the game. This is where the fun really begins. The goal of the game is to knock over as many of the other team's castle structures as possible. To do so, loaders must run and collect one ball, return to their partner, and place the ball in their partner's hands. Once they've been loaded up, slingshots can launch balls towards the other team's castle via a powerful sit-up movement. This goes on for about 2 minutes, and once the timer has ended, players switch roles with their partners. So for build 2, dissolve the student pairings that you created in the previous build, and then divide each team into half. One half of the team will be divided into pairs and be assigned the roles of slingshots and loaders, just like before. But now the other half will be divided into pairs as well, but they will be taking on new roles, blockers and batteries. The blocker's role is to prevent the other team's slingshots from damaging their team's castle. To do so, blockers stay along the moat line and block any balls that come flying their way. However, blockers are battery powered. While a blocker plays their role and attempts to defend their castle, their battery partner must hold a wall squat outside of the playing area. Blockers and batteries stay in constant communication with each other and may switch roles on the fly at any point throughout the round. Just like before, rounds last about 2 minutes, after which case partners exchange roles. After 2 rounds within this build, each half of a team switches role with the other half, so slingshots and loaders become blockers and batteries, and vice versa. For build 3, you will once again dissolve the student pairings that you created in the previous build and then divide each team into thirds. 1/3 of the team will serve as slingshots and loaders, the other third will serve as blockers and batteries, and the final third will serve as lasers and power units. While the students agree on the roles that they'll play with their partner, go ahead and place hoops in the playing area, one for each laser that will be in the game. Each hoop is a laser mount. When play begins, all students begin to play their roles. Here's how the 2 new roles work. First of all, lasers need to be powered up in order to perform their role. To do so, their power unit partners need to perform jumping jacks outside of the playing area. While the power unit does their job, the lasers may move around within their team zone and collect up to 2 balls. Once they have collected their 2 gator balls, the laser must make their way to an available mount. Once there, they may launch a ball using an overhand throw. Once the laser has launched both of the balls that they've collected, they go tag their power unit partner and the 2 partners exchange roles. Rounds last 2 minutes, after which partners exchange roles. And after 2 rounds within the build, each student pairing changes roles with another student pairing until every player has been able to experience each of the roles. So that's Castlemania, a crazy health and fitness game that we've broken down into 3 builds. To learn more about this game and access the resources that I created for it, go ahead and check out its game page over on thephysicaleducator.com. I've left a link for that for you in the description below. I hope you and your students have a blast playing this game. Thank you so much for watching, and happy teaching.